Hi, welcome back to Grill 143. I'm JJ, and today we're making spicy tilapia tacos with the spicy tartar sauce. And if you don't like the spice, I'm going to show you what to leave out so they're not spicy. So we're going to start today's video off outside, lighten up the grill. So I'll see you outside. Hey, so today we're using a Weber grill. We have Royal Oak hardwood lump charcoal in the charcoal starter, and as you can see, we only have it about 3/4 of the way full. That's because we're going to smoke this fish indirect heat with some hickory and cherry wood. So we don't need it real hot. So we're gonna go ahead and light this. Now we're waiting on the charcoal. Let's go in and season up our tilapia. All right, one last thing before we season up our fish. We have a bowl full of cherry wood chips here, and we need to soak these in water while we're waiting on the charcoal. That way they're gonna smoke and not catch fire. And I just filled this bowl up with water. I'm just gonna let these wood chips just soak up the water. So set these aside for a few minutes. All right, we have 6 small tilapia fillets, and these are real thin and small, so we have 6 of them. All right, now we're gonna take a bowl. We're gonna mix up our seasoning first. First, we have a 1/2 teaspoon of salt we're gonna add. We're gonna add a little bit of black pepper, however much pepper you like. All right, we got a 1/2 teaspoon of garlic powder, a 1/4 teaspoon onion powder, 1/4 teaspoon ground ginger, 1/4 teaspoon ground cumin. And you can stop here if you like. This is all we're gonna add if you don't want it spicy. If you want it spicy, we have a 1/4 teaspoon of ancho chili pepper, and we also have a 1/2 teaspoon of paprika. Go ahead and put that in there. Go ahead and get this all mixed up well. It smells fantastic. All right, now we're just gonna take this, we're just gonna use our fingers, just kind of sprinkle this on all the fish. Go ahead and flip these over. And season up this other side. All right, let's set that aside. Now we're gonna actually cook these tilapia fillets in this aluminum pan. And these are real inexpensive. I got this for 50 cents at my Dollar Tree, 2 for $1, so real cheap. So we're just gonna put all 6 of these fillets in this pan. All right, next we're gonna add the juice from 1/2 a lemon and 1/2 of a lime. Just right on top of the fish here. Put this in our squeezer. That lemon juice in there. We got 1/2 a lime. This goes right in there as well. All right, set that aside. And we're gonna just add 1 stick of butter. Let's leave that in there. Last thing we're gonna add to this, we're just gonna top this fish off with a little bit of dill weed. And you don't need a whole lot. We're just gonna sprinkle a little bit on here. That's ready for the grill now. All right, so the charcoal is ready. Dump this off on one side of the grill. Dump our cherry wood right on top. Add a small chunk of hickory right on there. Our grate on, and you can really smell that smoke already. It smells awesome. Set this right off to the side, indirect heat method. Make sure the top and bottom vents are both open. Place this lid on. We're gonna let this smoke for about 30 minutes. That's why we didn't use too much charcoal. We're gonna go inside, we're gonna get our tartar sauce ready. All right, don't worry about flipping that tilapia. We're just gonna let it sit in that pan for 30 minutes. There's no need to flip it. All right, while we're waiting on the fish, let's go ahead and get our tartar sauce made. I'll show you guys how I like to make my own tartar sauce. Start out with, we got a 1/2 cup of olive oil mayo. Then we got a 1/4 cup of relish. We're gonna add to that. Then we have 1 teaspoon of lemon juice. We're gonna add a pinch of salt and a little black pepper. All right, now that is your basic tartar sauce right there. If you guys don't want to add any more seasoning to this, you don't have to. This is a really good tartar sauce just like this. But of course, we got to kick this up a few levels. Now we're going to add a half teaspoon garlic powder, quarter teaspoon onion powder, quarter teaspoon paprika, and we're also going to add a quarter teaspoon of dill weed. Now if you don't want this spicy, stop right here and mix this together. But we're going to kick this up a little bit. We're also going to add a quarter teaspoon of ancho chili pepper and a little bit of sriracha hot sauce. Go and shake this up. You can add as much or as little of this as you like, just depends on how spicy you like your tartar sauce. We added maybe about a tablespoon and a half or teaspoon and a half there. We're gonna go ahead and mix this all up. And you can really smell that sriracha. It smells fantastic. Look at that. There's our homemade tartar sauce for the fish tacos. All right, we'll set this in the fridge until the tacos are done. All right, now we got a little frying pan here. We're gonna fry up our tortillas in here, so we're gonna preheat this. We got vegetable oil in here. So I'm just gonna turn this on to a medium heat on the stove. We'll let that warm up and then we'll get our tortillas fried up. But right now we have our cilantro. It's a little garnish for the end of the taco. So we're gonna go ahead and just chop a little cilantro up. All right, there's our cilantro. All right, and a little bit of cabbage. We're gonna finally slice this cabbage up. We're gonna set this aside as well. All right, so we got our cilantro and our cabbage sliced up and ready to go. Now it's been about 30 minutes since the fish has been on the grill, so let's go check the fish out and see how it's doing. Oh man, those look fantastic. They smell even better. Look at that. Oh man, these are gonna be good. Let's get these inside. All right, today we're using a small skillet as you saw earlier because we're using these mini street-sized tacos. And these are corn tortillas. If you like flour, feel free to use those. We're gonna fry these corn tortillas up in our frying pan with vegetable oil. Check this out. Drop these in there. Make these as crispy as you like. I don't like them too crispy, so I'm just gonna fry them for a few seconds on each side. Let some of that oil drip off of there. Set these on some paper towels to dry off and keep them going. All right, so everything is finally ready to put these tacos together. First thing we're gonna do, I like my tilapia shredded, so I'm just gonna take a couple of forks, just shred this, just pull it apart right here in the pan. You can leave these whole if you like. I like them shredded. All right, now the way I like to make my tacos, we're gonna take a couple of tortillas here. Set these down. I like to start with the tartar sauce. Put a little bit on each one. So take the back of the spoon, spread that sauce out. Man, this looks fantastic. Take our tongs, take a little bit of this fish, go right on top. All right, take a little bit of cabbage. Right on top, as much or as little as you like, once again. And then last thing, top this off with cilantro. And these tacos, I know they're a lot of work. There's a lot of ingredients. It seems like a lot of work in the video. It's really not too bad when you're making them at home. But we gotta give these a shot. I can't wait. These things just smell fantastic. And real juicy. I'm telling you, these are the ultimate tilapia tacos. If you like them more spicy, you can always add more ancho chili pepper or sriracha, or leave it out. Man, these things are fantastic. You gotta give these a shot. Well, thank you so much for tuning in today. Please hit that subscribe button if you like what we're doing here at Grill 143. Feel free to leave your questions and comments down below. All right, we'll see everyone next week. So good.